Tired of getting trapped by fake breakouts? In this video, I will break down the deadliest mistake you would make when looking or wanting to trade a break and retest setup. I know most traders these days, they're always waiting for the market to break above, come back to retest, then they buy, or break below, come back to retest, then they sell. This video will give you clarity so you don't become liquidity for smart money. Come with me. Now, firstly, let's talk about the break and retest rule. Do you understand? These are things you need to avoid. Number one, how to spot breakouts before they trap you. If you don't avoid breakouts that will trap you, you will end up getting what? Being liquidity for smart money. Number two, 190% of traders get it wrong. Number three, my proven approach to waiting for real confirmation. And number four, live chart example with trade breakdown. Now, when it comes to spotting fake breakouts, it brings us back to liquidity. Let's say a market was actually moving like this. Okay? Then you place a buy here and the market breaks below. Automatically now, because of this liquidity grab, what would you think? You would think, okay, this market have changed a trend. You should start selling. Then you end up finding out that this market comes back to test this demand zone and you push back to the upside. Now, you were buying here, the market took you out. You were waiting for a retest here to take a sell, the market still took you out. Meaning what? You've lost 2 trades ASAP. Now, when it comes to trading break and retest, you need to have patience. Break and retest setup is one of the easiest trading strategy that requires patience. If you don't have patience, you will suffer when it comes to trading break and retest. You understand? Now, let's say the market is actually moving like this. Okay? Now, the market has given you what? An equal high. Now, don't be in a rush to buy or sell this market. Okay? Wait for this market to break above. Okay? When this market break above, don't rush and sell. Remember, the only reason why this market broke above with a huge momentum is because this market tested here. Okay? Then this market cleared the liquidity sitting here. You want to watch if this market would come down. If this market come down and retest this level here, then you buy. Take notes. But if this market comes back to this level here, then you see a huge momentum, wait. So long as the momentum has broken above here, then you wait for a retest, then you buy. Very easy. But if you rush, and because you just see this market break above here, you take a buy, the market dips into here, you take a sell, the market takes you out again, you take another buy, just carefully wait for the market to give you an entry. In order for you to make money from these markets, you need to be reactive and not predictive. That is the easiest way you will make money from break and retest. You need to be what? You need to be reactive and not predictive. Now, let's go back to what we talked about. Now, the reason why 90% of traders get break and retest strategy wrong is because 99, not even 90, 99% of traders are always in a rush to take a trade. Their body is always boiling to buy or to sell. Never be in a rush to buy or to sell. Always wait for the market to come to you. Then you buy, then you sell. That way you will make more money from the market, I promise you. If you adopt this strategy of always waiting for the market to show you exactly where the market is heading to, you will make more money than chasing the market. Okay? Good. Now, I'll give you guys my proven approach to waiting for real what? Confirmation. All these I'll show you guys in the chat. Now, let's go to the chart so you can actually get clarity from all this. Let's go to gold. Right? Of course, because gold is the general pair that everybody trades. So let's go to gold. Let's see if the Wi-Fi is still connected. Okay, good. All right, so gold, we'll go to 4 hour. Gold 4 hour. Okay. Let's go to gold 4 hour ASAP. All right, so let's go to the gold chart, the 4-hour time frame. Now, if you can see what's going on the gold chart 4-hour time frame, this is just easily markets moving from major supply to minor demand, so on and so forth. I'll teach all this in my mentorship. For those of you that have joined the mentorship group, payment is currently ongoing. Please do well to make payments so you don't miss my last mentorship for this year. You understand supply and demand, and you learn to catch trades like a sniper. You can actually see how the market is moving. Every level that I draw, the markets always respect those levels. Do you understand? Now let's come to gold 4-hour time frame. Okay, very important. I want you guys to pay attention to what actually happened here. Now there are some break and retests that you want to pay attention to, and there are some break and retests that are actually what? Very dangerous. Let's take everything out. Okay, now if you take everything out, you can clearly see that what this chart is actually what? Very clean. Now there was a level at this point here, okay, that the market broke above. Now immediately the market broke above. When the market came back to this point here, you will see this market is coming back to what? To test this level so that the market will continue pushing, right? Exactly here. You'll be expecting the market to start pushing. But what happened? The market actually what? Dipped lower into here. Do you understand? The market what? Dipped lower into that level. Why? Because the market knows so many people will be looking to buy at this point. Now, this is what you want to pay attention to when it comes to break and retest. Let me give you guys some of the key candles you want to pay attention to. Now, when it comes to break and retest, right? If a candle is formed like this, right? This is a bullish candle. Then the next candle that you see engulfs the candle like this. Then the next one that you see push back. What do you call this? Imagine a market was actually what? Pushing to the upside. Then the market got to a resistance level here. Then you saw this, right? This is a perfect opportunity for a buy. Because why? The market wanted to continue pushing, then sellers came in. Now, as sellers came in at this level here, buyers entered aggressively. This is a good opportunity to take a buy. Do you understand? If you spot something like this around the break and retest, you should buy. Now, let me give you guys another example. Let's say the market then breaks above like this, right? The market then breaks above like this. Then the next candle that forms push above. Then the next candle that forms dump aggressively. Now remember, this market was actually buying, right? Then the market got to where? It got to a resistance point here. There's a resistance at the top of this point, right? The market got to a resistance level here. Now, immediately the market got to this point. What happened? Buyers came into the market aggressively, right? We saw buyers entering here. Then as the market was approaching a resistance, sellers came in aggressively. Now, the market has already broken here, right? It has broken this level. Now it's pushing up to the next resistance. This is the next resistance. Then sellers came in aggressively, right? Now, this huge bearish candle that you're seeing, because the market is doing like this, push up, drop back down, you have no reason to place a buy here, which is here. You have no reason to place a buy here. Please, always be patient. Wait for the market. Now, you want to see what? You want to see what the next candle will do. Now, if that next candle go back here, but the candle is not able to engulf this sell, then automatically the next candle that would form will come back inside here. Very simple and straightforward. The next candle that will form will what? We dive back into here. But if this candle was able to engulf this candle, then this sell will actually tell you that what? Maybe sellers were taking profits and the market came back to retest this level, which is a breakout, which is actually what? Which is a breakout, a retest, and more buy to the upside. Okay? A breakout, a retest, then buyers came back in. Do you understand? Please and please take note of these two that I've given you guys. Okay? Take note of these two that I've given you guys. Only use them when you're trading break and retest. Even if you see one candle or you see two candle, that is only when you want to buy. Okay? But in a situation where, I'll give you guys one last example. In a situation where you see a market, right, breakout, and after the market breaks out, then you start seeing small bodied candle, 1, 2, 3. Let me analyze it again properly. Remember, this market was actually buying, right? And the market creates a double top, drop back, and the market push up. Let me bring it here so it will be clear. This market was actually buying, then the market created a double top, then push. Now this is the push that happened, right? Remember, it created the double top, then push. In other words, like this, then the market push up. Now, the market is now acting as if it wants to start dropping gradually. This momentum that you're seeing here, is actually what? Is actually buyers exiting this market. They were buying from this point. They were either buying from here, and now they are exiting what? The market. In a situation like this, what will happen next? The next candle that would form, you'll be thinking that candle will stop here, so you can actually buy, right? The next candle will dip back inside here. Now, you see this dip that has actually happened, right? This dip that have actually happened, you carefully wait, because automatically what just happened? The market what? The market went back to hunt liquidity. The market have turned back. So you want to wait for the market to settle, then you buy back. Not every break and retest will break out, test here, break out, test here. Not every break and retest. You have to be very, very, very careful. I've given you guys what? I've given you guys 3 solid examples, if you look at it carefully. All right, guys, so these are the examples you should avoid when looking for a buy in the market. Okay, make sure you take a good look at them. If you see something like this, you know the market will definitely continue buying. If you see something like this, you know the market will continue buying. If you see something like this, the market is about to change a trend. And when you see a situation like this, just wait for the market to take everybody out that started buying here, then you enter lower. Do you understand? At the end of the day, once you understand how to spot your supply and demand zone, you know where liquidities are resting, you will end up not being a liquidity. I remain Okwantoni Uche, also known as Tony Sniper. Thank you for watching this video. Peace.